Me mummy is so happy now, so step up tight and take a bow. Ask her how she gets such clean wash. She'll say she did it with tide, by gosh.
Transcribed from Hollywood, Procter & Gamble's Tide, the wash day miracle that gives you the cleanest clothes in town, proudly presents the Red Skelton Show. With Red Skelton, Dave Rose and his orchestra, Lorene Peddle, Pat McGeehan, and Dick Ryan will be me, Rod O'Connor. From the Skelton Scrapbook of Satire, a story entitled Helter Skelter, and it stars MGM's clown, Red Skelton.
Oh, my. Thank you. I love music like that. It really makes you think something good's coming on, don't it? Hey, what's wrong with that television set, Mr. Fret?
Oh, haven't you heard? Mrs. Skelton has been using the antenna for a clothesline.
Hey, remind me to buy her a regular clothesline. She hangs those clothes anywhere. Yesterday I walked out and I saw my shirt and a pair of shorts and I walked over and shook hands with it. Turned out to be a rose bush. Well, there was nothing.
Well, I don't want to be a Budinsky, but I think letting Mrs. Skelton do the laundry makes you look very bad.
Oh, I think you're right. Makes me feel bad, too, to let the neighbors know my wife does the wash. I'm going to have to get a higher fence. Well, you know by now that boy is fired. He can turn in his typewriter an ulcer. He's done.
You know, it wouldn't hurt you to carry the soiled clothes down to the laundromat and then put a quarter in the slot.
Hey, you know what happened to me the first time I walked into one of those laundromats? I put a quarter in the machine. I thought I hit the jackpot. 8 wet towels smacked me right in the face.
Excuse me, Mr. Skelton, but I'd like to tune in to His Honor San Fernando Red on TV.
Oh, I don't want to hear that crooked politician.
Oh, now, this is a very important program today about making a home bomb shelter.
Home bomb shelter? Yeah. Well, that's stupid. Who'd want to shelter a bomb in their home?
Yeah, the picture's coming on now.
No. Oh, look, you got a lady announcing.
Yeah.
Anonymous sponsors brings you His Honor San Fernando Red. Anonymous sponsors are the makers of the product with no name. It has no use, it's good for nothing, and its sales have skyrocketed to 0. Don't hop down to your neighborhood drugstore for a bottle because they never heard of it. And if you send us 25 cents in stamps or coin, care of this station, you can kiss it goodbye. Now, Anonymous products bring you San Fernando Red and his commentary on world affairs.
Thank you. My friends, and you are my friends. Don't say you're not my friends. Nobody's going to tell me who my friends are. It's nice to see your bloodshot eyes again. Which reminds me, tomorrow I am going to be on at a more convenient time. So get your knives out and cut the time in your television sets. Starting tomorrow, I will give my report to the voters at 3:15 in the morning. I'm going to tell bedtime stories to gamblers. I'm going to tell you how to get the most out of your racing form. Now remember the time. Now remember it, because I ain't going to repeat it. I can't remember it. Now tonight, I would like to talk to you about testing the atomic bomb. I was up the other morning and I saw that flash. And believe me, I never saw such a light before in my life. It's about time a lot of politicians saw that light. When a guy says that's coming from Las Vegas, I thought somebody hit the jackpot on a pinball machine. I'll tell you, neighbors, one more blast like that last one and we can eliminate Nevada completely. Which brings me to why I'm speaking to you. Friends, does your backyard look different lately? Or haven't you got an atomic bomb shelter yet? Now, this shelter against bombs is the rage now. Get one. Because when Washington gets through with them taxes, we're going to wind up in a hole anyhow. So you just as well be comfortable. Now, when I mention the name of the company that builds these bomb shelters, I don't think just because he's my brother, that's why I'm doing it. I wouldn't let relatives use me. While I'm in office, relatives don't mean a thing. It's the money I'm after. Now, I got something to tell you here as soon as I find it. I got it. See your boom boom bomb shelter dealer today. They got bomb shelters all sizes. Now, they start at $6,000. That's for the large economy size. And then they have them down to $1.98. That's in case you've got a pet gopher you want to take care of. Now, the boom boom bomb shelters are easily shipped through the mail. We even ship you the hole in the ground. Now, the bomb shelters are fully guaranteed. In case they don't work, you just mail up the mess and we'll gladly refund your money. Our bomb shelters is bound to be the talk of the neighborhood. Just leave the top off of them and surprise your friends when they drop in. This shelter also makes a wonderful place to hide from the finance company. And call right now. If you don't have a phone, then write. If you can't write, just stick your head out the window and yell. And this offer can't last forever because the FBI is closing in on us now. I'll see you later.
Say, Mr. Skelton, let's order one of those bomb shelters, will you? Those home bomb
shelters?
Yes.
No, I'm going to build one myself. All I need is a spade and a pancake and a pickaxe. Hey, Fred, you go next door and borrow the one from Gene Fowler, will you?
Oh, that's out. Mr.
Right.
Fowler told me this morning that he loaned them out last spring and hasn't gotten them back yet.
You know, some people are inconsiderate when they borrow things. You know that?
Yeah.
Who was the jerk he loaned it to?
You.
Oh. Well, that shows you how you can misjudge people, doesn't it?
Mr. Skelton, are you sure you can build that bomb shelter by yourself?
Yeah.
I remember that swimming pool that you built last year.
Well, I can't help it if I got tired right in the middle of it, but it turned out to be a nice bird bath, wasn't it?
Some bird bath. It was so small, the birds took one look at it and sent their feathers out to be dry cleaned.
That's what I like about a bird joke. When it lays an egg, you don't feel bad.
Say, why don't you call Dave Rosen's orchestra to help you build it?
No, Dave's kind of busy. He's working on my next picture, the Texas Carnival with Esther Williams and Chuck Walters, you know. Oh. And right now he's rehearsing his band, and they're going to play Petite Waltz.
we do. There's Mom and Pop and Uncle John.
And all of us kids too.
Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap? Yes, any soap.
You get the cleanest wash in town with T-I-D-E, Tide.
Yes, Yes, your whole family wears the cleanest clothes in town when you use Tide in your washing machine. How do we know? Laboratory tests. Tests against this soap, that soap, every one you can think of. Most likely every one you've ever used. And how does Tide stack up against them? Well, just listen to this. Tide gets clothes cleaner than any other washing product sold throughout America. Yes, we've got the facts and figures to prove it. But you've got even better. You've got the cleaner print dresses your little daughter wears. The cleaner dungarees on that youngster of yours. So, lady, remember this next wash day. When you take a Tide wash out of the rinse tub and hang it up, well, you've got yourself the cleanest wash in town.
Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap?
Yes, any soap.
You get the cleanest wash in town with
T-I-D-E, Tide.
T-I-D-E, Tide.
T-I-D-E, Tide.
Mr. Skelton, I still think you should hire someone to build a bomb shelter.
Look, I'll do it myself. I should be able to finish it in one day.
Well, don't knock yourself out.
Ah, look, I'll dig a while and then I'll rest a while. Oh, here I go. Well, time to rest.
Hey, Skelton.
Ah, guy, Rod. Come on over.
What are you doing, digging a hole?
No, I'm knitting a glove. Hey, you tell me. You say it only has 4 fingers.
It only has 4 fingers.
It's for my cow. With the new freeze that the government put on, I don't want to take any chances. Hey, grab a shovel and give me a hand.
Well, you only have 1 shovel and you're using it.
Well, take it, boy. I don't want to hog all the fun.
What are you digging for?
A bomb shelter.
Hey, look, I'll help you build yours if you'll help me build mine.
Oh.
I've been studying up on bomb shelters. Now, here, let me show you how you go about it.
How you doing?
Well, first you have to measure out the space 8 by 12 feet.
8 by 12 feet.
Uh-huh. And then it should be about 9 feet deep.
9 feet deep.
I'll mark it off, and you start digging.
Okay, I'll stand back. I'll dig like a buzzsaw. Hey, how deep did you say this had to be?
9 feet.
Well, I ain't too particular. I'll just dig it big enough to hide my head in.
Well, keep digging.
Hey, what's this? I've dug into something that looks like a gopher hole.
Only it's bigger. Oh, there's a body down
Look,
there.
I'll go call the police.
Hurry.
Hey, what you doing up there with that shovel, boy?
Willie Lump Lump, what are you doing down this hole?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I got information, fat boy. I got a gopher's license, I have. Now, I detest busybodies. I don't like people who are busybodies, and you are about the busiest body I have ever seen around. I don't like busybodies. Yeah. You must know I'm a little short on dough, and I'm tunneling my way to the Bank of America.
Look, how did you get down there?
I'll tell you how I got down here. I very politely asked my wife if I could go out of the house today. And do you know what old wind tunnel said?
No.
Well, you mean you didn't hear her answer? Everybody in the neighborhood heard her. Boy, oh boy, she let out a whoop. It shattered all the windows in the neighborhood. Boy, what a voice she's got. When she gets mad, she... Caltech seismograph thought Nevada dropped another one.
All right, well, what did your wife say?
When one word, she says no. Only that wasn't the word she used. So when she wasn't looking, I sneaked out in the backyard and I start digging, you see. I like to dig. You see, when I was in the Army, I used to dig all the foxholes. That is, until one day I was digging there and a fox came up and he looked at me and he said, "No, not that way, between the legs." You know what I did?
No.
I dug a tunnel. Oh, I got them all over town, you know.
Oh, really?
I can get any place. Nobody knows me. Old Sir Mouse Willie, they call me now. I dug over to Joe's Bar and Grill, and you should have seen Joe's kisser when I stuck my head through that floor. 9 guys took the pledge. One guy took a big drink out of his glass, set it down, and looked me right in the eye, and he says, "These California termites are getting bigger."
You know, Willie, I think you've had one too many.
Oh, no, I always got room for one more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, I can prove it. I'm still conscious. That's why I know I have had enough.
Mm-hmm. You can't even see straight.
Who can't see?
You can't.
I can see plain. I see you right there. You're the one standing in the middle. Of course, you could be polite and introduce me to those other two guys.
You know you ought to lay off that stuff.
No, I can't drink water, and I gotta have the water don't have any vitamins in it. That's why I don't drink that.
Well, the other stuff doesn't have any vitamins either.
Look, Buster, if I'm gonna miss my vitamins, it's gotta taste good. You see, I need my strength. I'm a pretty sick boy. I am a pretty sick boy. I haven't breathed in 3 days. Yep. And it ain't easy. The doc told me I was all out of shape. Of course, I didn't pay any attention to him. Tell me I was out of shape. I didn't believe him till I tripped over my stomach on the way out. He says I only got a few hours to live.
Who told you that, a doctor?
No, my wife. When I get home, she says I'm a dead duck.
Oh.
Oh, look, here comes a wax salesman. Mm-hmm. Look at that sign on his car. Polish.
It says police.
Oh, is that it?
All right. What are you doing there?
Well, officer, I was only digging a little.
Yes, I can see you're digging. And it looks mighty suspicious. Aha! Just as I thought. You're burying the body.
I'm no body officer. I'm alive.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I'm alive.
Well, supposing you prove it.
Maybe I'm dead after all.
Well, if you're alive, then what are you doing down in that hole? Not so fast, wise guy. What's your name?
Willie Lump Lump.
Willie Lump Lump, eh?
No, not Willie Lump Lump, eh? Willie Lump Lump, that's it.
Where's your home?
What's that?
Where's your home?
In the hands of the Bank of America.
Are you married?
What's that?
I said, are you married?
Oh, I always look this way after a hot bath. Yeah. It was a bum rap, though. I would have never married my wife if I had read that fine print in our marriage license. It says I have to support her mother, too. Oh, her mother's a very force, and her father. Oh, boy. This guy has sat in the living room for 10 years, and no one's come in and offered him a job yet. He's a very foresighted guy, though. He saw the 1929 crash coming, so he stopped work in 1918. Oh, well, let's not talk about that, though. I got a very weak stomach.
Well, you're the guy I've been looking for, Chump.
Lump Lump's the name, Buster.
Your wife called the station and reported you missing for the last 5 days.
Well, how did she find out I was missing? She only cleans that doghouse once a week.
Well, come on. I'm taking you back to your wife.
To my wife?
That's right.
Oh, well, we all got to go sooner or later.
Hey, Skelton, come on out here.
Hey, I can't. I'm talking on the phone to Dave Rose and his orchestra. He wants me to hear the number he's going to play on the show Sunday.
What's he going to play?
Oh, just one of those things.
You've heard us call Tide a miracle, and that's exactly what Tide is. Why, the single fact that Tide banished soap film is what made no rinsing practical. So if you're one of the women who likes to wash without rinsing, you use Tide, because Tide will give you the cleanest possible no-rinse wash. And of course you'll save all that time and work, too. Now, on the other hand, if you prefer to rinse your clothes, and I know most of you do, here's what Tide promises you. Tide will get your clothes cleaner than any soap on earth, cleaner than any other washing product sold throughout America. Tide will give you cleaner shirts for your husband, cleaner play clothes for your children. Yes, a Tide wash is the cleanest wash in town.
Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap.
Any soap?
Yes, any soap.
You get the cleanest wash in town with
T-I-D-E, Tide.
T-I-D-E, Tide.
Hey, you got anything in the ice box?
Yeah, there's something in there that'll melt in your mouth.
Ice cream?
Ice cubes.
Well, I'm going to fix a sandwich.
Well, go ahead.
The milkman just pulled in the driveway. Hey, it's Cauliflower McPug, the punch-drunk fighter that's always hearing bells and birds.
Anybody waiting for the milkman? Huh? Hi, boy. Stop clanging them bells around here. You know, you want a kernel of milk? What's the matter with you, boy?
Cauliflower, how long have you been a milkman?
Ever since I was 21, I used to be a milk boy, you know. That's cute, wasn't it? Well, I'm too fat for you, huh? Too fat for you, huh? Hey, now don't bother me. There's something wrong with my truck. I got to fix it. I get so mad at this truck all the time. I get so mad. Oh, I never too mad no more in my life. I get so mad I see red. You ain't a communist, are you?
Well, what's wrong with your truck? It seems to run all right.
Yeah, but the bells keep ringing all the time. The things that drive me nuts. You know, I'm driving along, minding my own business, and a flock of them flew over that time, didn't they? Well, they're quick, aren't they? And all of a sudden these bells start ringing on my trunk here, you see? So I have to stop and try to turn them off. And I look for them, but they're never there.
Look, I've got news for you. There's no bell on that milk truck.
Oh, you heard it too, huh?
Cauliflower, you only imagine that you hear the bell. That's because you're so punchy.
Who's punchy? Who's punchy?
You're punchy.
You think I'm punchy?
Yes, I do.
You mean that?
I certainly do.
Okay, I ain't stand for no foolishness today, you know. I don't mess around, you know.
You know, you got to cure yourself of hearing bells all the time. Just repeat over and over to yourself, I don't hear any bells.
You mean you don't hear that fire truck going by?
I keep saying, I don't hear any bells ringing.
I don't hear... Wait till they stop, will you? I don't hear any bells ringing. I don't hear any bells ringing. That's funny. I don't hear any bells ringing. Yeah, how about that? I'm cured.
Want to see how simple it was?
Thanks a lot. That's nice. Answer the phone. Hey, I know where they're coming from now. It's under that hood there, the truck. I'm going to lift up the hood and yank them bells right out of there. They're driving me nuts. Duck, a flock of canaries flew out of there. Boy, oh boy, you know, they're causing all the trouble, I think.
Well, I didn't see any canaries fly out.
Well, what do you want them to do? Come back and give you an encore? The world's moving too fast for you, boy. Get with things. Get with it. You want to be like me, boy. Keep on your heels.
Well, it's too bad for you, Cauliflower, that when you showed up where they were passing out the brains, the government froze them.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Didn't get much of a laugh, but it's cute.
Hey, tell me, how come you're driving a milk truck?
Well...
You finally washed up in the fight racket?
I thought I was washed up last night, but that bout I had out in Wichita. Oh, you should have seen the guy I fought.
Really?
Oh, boy, I tell you, they had to use a spot remover to get me off the canvas, you know.
Who did you fight?
I fought Gorilla Irving. He's Tarzana taxidermist, he is. Tried to stuff his fist down my throat, you know. One of the fighters had to go over. I fought last week, and he had to go to the dentist. I fixed him, boy.
What happened?
Huh? One of my teeth got stuck in his fist here, and he had... Oh, that's nice. Isn't that cute? They're going back to Capistrano early this year. This fight I had last night, though, this guy hit me so hard that my teeth flew right out of my mouth and bit a lady in the third row. After the fight, I had to go, stop it, will you? Stop it.
What's the matter with you? What is this stop it, stop
it? The guy hits me, I look around, he's never there.
Well, no wonder you're walking around in a fog.
Who, you think I've lost my boat, huh? You ain't seen nothing. You ought to see that rattler I room with. Yeah. There is a guy that really flipped his lid.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Tell me about it.
He's nutty the fruitcake, this guy. All night long, he sits there banging at the piano. Just sits there and bangs the piano all night long.
Well, what's wrong with that?
He ain't got no piano. I know. I have to tune it when he gets through playing it.
Tell me something, Cauliflower. What do you sell milk for?
Oh, it's very reasonable, very reasonable. I charge 15 cents a quart and 25 cents a pint.
Well, tell me something. How come the pint bottles cost more than the quart bottles?
Well, when I milk them cows, my aim ain't too good with them little bottles. Oh, step aside, there goes the super chief.
Tell me something. Is your milk pasteurized?
Pasteurized, only if I put it in front of my face, yes. You know, this milk is different. You know, our milk is different. We feed our cows nothing but watermelon. So when you drink the milk, don't forget to spit the seeds out. Oh, that's sweet, that's sweet. They love me, that's sweet.
Who?
A little canary on my shoulder. Oh, he flew away.
Well, I'll help you out, Cauliflower. Give me a couple of quarts.
2 quarts coming up, boy.
But I don't want it unless it's fresh.
Oh, it's fresh, all right. I'll get it for you just in a jiffy. Did you say 1 or 2 quarts?
I said forget it. I'll see you later.
Okay. Hey, O'Connor.
Yes, Skelton?
Hey,
I'm going home.
I finished my bomb shelter. I really got it finished, boy. I'm going to call up the newspapers and have them take some pictures of it.
Yeah, say, that's a juicy tidbit for Head and Luella.
Yeah, Drew Person won't believe it. He didn't predict it. What a masterpiece, though. It's atom bomb proof, H bomb proof, smog proof, and fire.
Too bad it wasn't sneeze proof.
I've always wanted a sunken rock garden.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, until next Sunday.
This is Red Skelton saying goodbye now, and thanks for listening, and thanks for buying more and more of the Wash Day Miracle Tide.
And this is Rod O'Connor reminding you that Tide gets clothes cleaner than any soap on earth, cleaner than any other washing product sold throughout America. That's why
You get the cleanest washing town with
T-I-D-E Tide.
T-I-D-E Tide.
this is a copyrighted feature transcribed from Hollywood. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.